Only women know what women are like when they're alone. And that's why we need women writers, because men don't know what we're doing when they're not there.
If I don't give my character flaws and obstacles, they have nowhere to go. So I can't start a woman out with everything doing fine, looking great.
I like being on a panel with these guys because these are the best shows, not just with strong female characters, these are the best shows on TV.
It's never been about their sexuality, the way they look, how sexy they are, what they're wearing. It's always been about what's going on in their head, and that's what we need to see in cinema.
The single biggest lever that is still for change and a positive way for women is what women can do for each other.
For a while now, people have known that Hollywood statistics around gender were really disappointing. In the top 100 grossing Hollywood films for the last 10 to 12 years, the number of directors that were women are 4.2%. No one had ever opened the Sundance data to say, hey, what's going on here in independent film? Over the last 12 or 13 years, 25% of US directors at Sundance Film Festival are female. It makes us really happy and we're proud of that. It means that independent film is a place where women can enter. 3 years ago, the Sundance Institute partnered with Women in Film Los Angeles to create a more robust initiative. What we want to work on in the Sundance Women's Initiative is to bring that number up to 50%.
Female writers are asked more frequently about all the following topics than male writers: whether their work is autobiographical, whether their characters are likable, or whether the writer didn't realize what she was doing, and how they managed to write after having children.
Support really matters. Support has a huge impact on the numbers of women filmmakers who are out there. Looking at the Sundance Institute labs, women were going into the labs with men and coming out at exactly the same rate as their male counterparts in terms of completing their films and getting into the top 10 film festivals. So they are punching their weight at exactly the same rate when given support. For the third year in a row, we've created the Women at Sundance Brunch, which celebrates the female artists and brings together all the stakeholders who are interested in this work.
Media is what creates our consciousness. We all know what we have to do. We have to not be quiet about it. We have to keep talking about it. To insist and fight and scream and yell and raise our fists and support Ava and all the other women that are getting through and making the movies and showing that we support them and going to their movies, so that we can, because we have to show that women-made movies make money, and so we have to go to the theaters to see them.
Right now, media is really shaping society. It's shaping how we see ourselves, it's shaping how we see the world. Storytellers who represent all aspects of American society and international society create an even playing field.
When people ask me why I'm confident or why I do this, I'm like, why wouldn't I be? I mean, it's because of my parents. They raised me with the entitlement of a tall, blonde, white man, I guess. So if you...
My mother said that women aren't as funny as men, and maybe I should think of other things.
Really?
Yeah.
Telling young women specifically, tell the story that you want to tell the story that feels close to you.
No one has your voice, so what you write, if you think, oh, well, I don't think people are going to think this is funny, it doesn't matter. Like, you think this is funny, or you think this is beautiful, or you think this is sad. To try to fit into a box that's already there is easier, and to just, like, make your own box.
The only way to create systemic change in our industry is to work collectively. There's a lot of colleagues out there who are experts in this field, from the Women's Media Center to Women Make Movies to Chicken and Egg, but the crucial part of making change and innovation is doing that collectively.
You know, we have to continue to bolster each other and hold each other up, because the work we do affects the way that we see ourselves and the way that we are seen. It's vital work. Women making film is a radical act. Radicals don't ask for permission. Radicals go take it, right? Radicals are not waiting and begging and hoping and wondering. Radicals go get it. That is what we are. And so just by our very presence, we speak loudly. On behalf of Sundance, the first organization to say she is the best director.